Key components of a computer system operating system.
I am Nor-ain from ACT1D.
I'm Mark Joseph Elatesa from ACT1D.
I'm Karen Meaning Lasan from ACT1D.
I'm Marco Renelli Poblete of ACT1D.
I'm Jane Bombita from ACT1D.
I am Rihanna Linjay Leon from ACT1D.
I'm Hugna Yambid from ACT1D. I'm Grace Unira from ACT1D.
Computer components. All of the different pieces of electrical hardware that join together to make up the complete computer system. In this article, we shall discuss the basic computer components along with the functions. By definition, components of a computer system are the primary elements which make the functioning of an electronic device smooth and faster.
Input devices and input units are the same things. They are two similar terms used in different ways by different people. They are also known as peripheral or auxiliary devices. The most common human understandable forms typically include text, visual, audio, or a hard copy printed on a paper.
There are 5 main hardware components in a computer system: input, processing, storage, output, and communication devices. Are devices used for entering data or instruction to the central processing unit are classified according to the method they use to enter data. 5 main hardware components in a computer system. Input. In computing, an input device is a piece of equipment used to provide data and control signals to an information processing system such as computer information appliances. Examples of input devices: keyboards. It contains keys for letters, numbers, and special characters as well as keys for specific functions. Mouse. It controls a cursor and can be moved and select text, icons, files, and folders. Joystick is a control device are often used to control video games. Next is light pen. It is a light-sensitive pointing device used with CRT monitors to select or modify text on screen. Scanner capture image. For computer editing and display, scanners could be black and white only or color. Webcam. These are small cameras that sit on a desk or attached to a monitor. A webcam feeds an image or video in real time to a computer or to the internet. Processing. Processing is a pre-graphical library integrated development environment or IDE built for electronic arts, new media art, and visual design communities with the purpose of teaching non-programmers the fundamentals of computer programming in a visual context. Processing in Integrated Development Environment or IDE is a software application that provides comprehensive facilities to computer programmers for software development. New media art. New media art includes artwork design and produced by means of new media technologies compressing visual art, computer graphics, computer animation, and digital art. Computer programming is a process of designing and building an executable computer program to accomplish a specific computing result or to perform a specific task. Storage. Storage is a process through which digital data is saved within the data storage by means of computing technology. Storage is a mechanism that enables a computer to retain data, either temporary or permanently. Storage may also be referred to as computer data storage or electronic data storage. Output. Output are the electromechanical devices that accept data from a computer and translate them into a form suitable for use outside world. Users. Output device performs following functions. Accepts the produced results which are in the coded form. Converts these coded results to human acceptable readable form. Supplies the converted result to outside world. Output devices generate computer outputs that are broadly of following two types. First is soft copy outputs. It is temporary in nature because it does not appear on the paper of some material that user can carry for showing to others or for filling and use when or she is not using a computer. For example, contents display on a terminal screen words spoken out by a speaker. We can classify output devices broadly in the following: monitors, printers, plotters, screen image projector, and speaker. First is monitor. A computer monitor is an output device which displays the information in pictorial form, and monitor usually compresses the display device, circuit chasing, and power supply. There are basically two types of monitor: cathode ray tube or CRT, flat panel display LCD, LED or TFT. Printers are the most popular hard copy output device. Printers can be classified in two broad categories: impact printers, dot matrix printer, adhesive printer, drum printer, chain or band printer, non-impact printers, laser printer or thermal printer. Plotter. A plotter is a printer that interprets commands from a computer to make a line drawings on a paper with one or more automated planes. Screen image projector. An output device that can be directly plugged to a computer system from projecting information from a computer into a large screen. Speaker. Speakers are one of the most common output devices used with computer system for listening audio. Communication devices. A communication device is any type of hardware capable of transmitting data, instruction, information between a sending device and a receiving device. One type of communication device that connects a communication channel to a sending or receiving device such as a computer. In a modern computers process data as digital signals. Example: Bluetooth device, modem over phone line, network card, and smartphone.
We look at the many components of a computer system in this topic. When we talk about a system, we mean a collection of components that operate together to complete a specific task. As a result, at the end of this topic, you will have a better understanding of the roles that each components play within a computer system. You'll also learn about the characteristic of each component. Same goes with the other system. Computer system is made of the components, all elements that place of the vital work to the accomplishment of computing related tasks. So, computer system is made of four major components, namely hardware, software, dataware, and peopleware. Peopleware components acts in the human face bring the computer to a functioning and productive existence. However, when data is missing, people did nothing to use and for that reason, data were existing. These components, with sold separately cached, may be used to extend but incapable of achieving computer potential. In order for input and connectivity to be possible, hardware and software require human aspect. Electronic and mechanical pieces make up the hardware component of a computer system that assist the user in interacting with software and also display the result of the task that can be completed. Hardware can be various things depending on the job it performs, and we will analyze what this software is. Software is a collection of programs that can assist a user in performing a specific task. It allows the user to interact with the computer system through the use of hardware. As you might expect, software refers to the intangible aspect of computer system. There are categories of software. System software. This software is consisting of the program and control to maintain to a position to computer and its devices. Serves as the interface between the user, the application software, and the computer hardware. And the application system. An application system normally consists of interface. It could consist to set old screen, web page, or report. A widely used type of application software you like it to communication is a web browser, which allows user to interact connections to access at the view page or access program. There are two types of system software: the operating system and the utility programs. The operating system is a system software that manages computer hardware, software resources, and provides common services for computer system. And the utility programs. The utility program is themed power, hot water, and chilling water. Process industry are typically served by utility system that provides the necessary energy to carry out day-to-day operation. The most common utility system include steam, electricity, and water. However, there are three types of peopleware that interact the system. First, programmers. These are professionals to write the programs or computer programs that allow users to interact with the computer. They must have a technical knowledge and computer languages. Second, system analysts. Analyze how well software, hardware, and the wider IT system fit business needs. They write requirements for new systems and may also help implement them. The third, end users, also known as operator. They are the people who interact to computer system. The dataware. A data warehouse is a type of data management system that is designed to enable and support business intelligence or BI activities, especially analytics. In addition, information or digital information is often measured in terms of byte. A byte can hold only one of two values, 0 or 1. 8 bytes is equal to 1 bytes. 1 kilobytes approximately 1000 byte. 1 megabyte approximately 1 million byte. And finally, 1 gigabyte is an approximately 1 billion bytes.
Software. So what is a software? Software is the intangible aspect of the computer system. These are set of programs stored in the computer hardware. Software is the instruction that tells the computer what to do. It comprises the entire set of programs, procedures, and routines associated with the operation of the computer system. A set of instructions that directs the computer's hardware to perform a task is called a program or the software program. An example of software is Excel, Windows, or iTunes. Word processing program and internet browser are example of a software. There are two software categories. First is the system software. System software serves as the interface between the application software and the computer hardware. System software is a type of computer program that is designed to run a computer's hardware and application program. If you think of computer as a layered model, the system software is the interface between the hardware and the user application. And the OS manages all the other program in the computer. It also helps application program to execute correctly. It is designed to control the operation and extend the processing functionalities of a computer system. The system software include operating system, device driver, middleware, utility software, shell, and windowing. So what is an operating system? An operating system, or the OS, is the system software that manages computer, hardware, software resources, and provides common service for the computer program. What is a device driver? A device driver is a computer program that operates or controls a particular type of device that is attached to a computer automaton. A driver provides a software interface to hardware device, enabling operating system and other computer program to access hardware function without needing to know precise detail about the hardware being used. Middleware. A middleware is a type of computer software that provides service to a software application beyond those available from the operating system. It can be described as a software glue. Utility software. Utility software is a software designed to help analyze, configure, optimize, and maintain a computer. It is used to support the computer infrastructure, in contrast to application software, which is aimed at directly performing tasks that benefits ordinary users. However, utilities often form part of the application system. For example, a batch job may run user-written code to update a database and may then include a step that runs a utility to back up the database. Or a job may run a utility to compress a disk before copying a file. A shell. So a shell is a computer program which is exposed an operating system's service to a human user or the other program. In general, operating system shall use either a command line interface or the CLI or graphic user interface or the GUI, depending on the computer's role and particular operation. It is named a shell because it is outermost layer around the operating system. And last is the window system or the Windows system. It is the software that manages separately different parts of the display screen. It is type of the graphical user interface or the GUI, which implements the WIMP or the Windows icon, menus, and pointer paradigm for a user interface. And the second software category is the application software. So application software is a program designed to make user more productive and or assist them with their personal task. Application software or a app for short is a software that performs specific tasks for an end user. There are also type version of common service such as providing weather or transportation information or app for customer to interact with companies. Example of these application software are word processor, spreadsheet, Microsoft Word, or Microsoft Excel. There are so many application software type. Word processing software, example are MS Word, WordPad, and Notepad. Database software, example are Oracle and MS Access. Spreadsheet software, example like Apple Numbers and Microsoft Excel. Multimedia software, for example are Real Player and Media Player. Presentation software, example are Microsoft PowerPoint, Keynotes. Enterprise software, example are Customer Relationship Management System. Information worker software, example are documentation tools and resources management tools. Educational software, example are dictionaries. Simulation software, example are flight and scientific simulators. Content access software, example are accessing content through media player and web browser. Application sites or example are OpenOffice and Microsoft Office. Software for engineering and product development, example are IDE or integrated development environment. And that is all about software.
Operating system. An operating system is system software that manage computer hardware and software resources and provides common services for computer programs. The two most common operating systems are Microsoft Windows and Apple's Mac OS. This course main focus will be Windows 10 and 7. Types of operating systems. Single tasking and multitasking. A single tasking system can only run one program at a time, while a multitasking operating system allows more than one program to be running in concurrency. Single and multi-user. Single-user operating systems have no facilities to distinguish users, but may allow multiple programs to run in tandem. Distributed. A distributed operating system manages a group of distinct network computers and make them appear to a single computer. As all computations are distributed, divided amongst the constituent computers. Templated. In the distributed and cloud computing context of an OS, templating refers to creating a single virtual machine image as a guest operating system, then saving it as a tool for multiple running virtual machines. Embedded. Embedded operating systems are designed to be used in embedded computer systems. They are designed to operate on small machines which less autonomy. Real-time. A real-time operating system is an operating system that guarantees to process events or data by a specific moment in time. A real-time operating system may be single or multitasking, but when multitasking, it uses specialized scheduling algorithms so that a deterministic nature of behavior is achieved. Library. A library operating system is one in which the services that a typical operating system provides, such as networking, are provided in the form of libraries and composed with the application and configuration code to construct a unique kernel. a specialized single address space machine image that can be deployed to cloud or embedded environment. Utility program. Utility program is a system application that executes a specific task, generally pertaining to optimal maintenance or operating of the system. Resources. Operating systems such as Windows, Mac OS, and Linux come with their own set of utility programs to maintain the execute different utility functions such as formatting, compressing, scanning, exploring, and much more. Utility program also assists with the management of computer functions, resources, and files. You can ensure complete password protection and keep your system virus-free using different utility programs. What are the functions of utility programs? System utilities. Some of the system utility programs are memory manager, antivirus and firewall, registry checker and cleaner, package installer and explorer. Also, with the help of such system utility programs, users can execute functions that are crucial for smooth running of an operating system. File management utilities. File management utilities include tools such as data archivers, software backup tools, file compression tools, and managers. With the help of these, users can manage their data in the form of files and folders. These utilities help users to sort out, store, and categorize files according to the requirement. Storage device management utilities. Storage device management utility programs provide solutions for enhancing disk capacity, such as disk cleanup, partition management, formatting, disk space, allocation, defragmentation, etc. With the help of this utility program, users can compartmentalize system and external drives for efficient management of programs and files that are stored within. Miscellaneous utilities. Apart from these three utility program categories, there are various other programs that help in managing business operations. Some of these programs include data generations, HTML checkers, and hex editors, to name a few. Programmer. A programmer is an individual that writes, creates computer software or application by giving the computer specific programming instructions. Most programmers have a broad computing and coding background across multiple programming languages and platforms, including structured query language, SQL, Perl, Extensible Markup Language, XML, PHP, HTML, C, C++, and Java. A programmer also may specialize in one or more computing fields like database, security or software, firmware, mobile, web development. These individuals are instrumental to the development of computer technology and the field of computing.
Operating system. It is master programs that manages our computers, resources, and lets us to interact with it. There have two main components in operating system: the kernel and the user space. Kernel. It is a computer program or core of an operating system to control over everything in the system. It is facilitates interaction between hardware and software. It is always resident in a computer memory. User space. It is everything outside the kernel. It may be programs, text editors, music players, user settings, and etc. And user interact with user space. Operating system performs three functions. 1. Convenience. An operating system makes a computer more convenient to use. 2. Efficiency. An operating system allows the computer system resources to be used in an efficient manner. 3. Ability to evolve. An operating system should be constructed in such a way as to permit the effective development, testing, and introduction of new system functions without at the same time interfering with service. Functions of the kernel. The central processing unit. The kernel takes responsibility for deciding at any time which of the many running programs should be allocated to the processor or processors. Random access memory. Random access memory is used to store both programs, interactions, and data. Typically, both need to be present in memory in order for a program to execute. Often multiple programs will want access to memory frequently, demanding more memory than the computer has available. The kernel is responsible for deciding which memory each process can use and determining what to do when not enough memory is available.
The process management. It refers to aligning process with an organization's strategic goals, designing and implementing process architectures, establishing process measurement systems that align with organizational goals, and educating and organizing managers so that they will manage processes effectively. We have many programs in our system that involves various tasks such as creation, scheduling, and termination of progresses. It also takes care of how many resources are needed for each process. Several tasks can be run at a time. We may type text, watch video, or listen audio, and many more. For instance, process management could be used to produce a machine part, to be sure that everything is being done at the best time and in the most efficient possible way in order to cut costs and increase productivity without sacrificing quality. In addition, memory management. It is the process of controlling and coordinating computers' memory, assigning portions called blocks to various running programs to optimize overall system's performance. Memory management resides in hardware, in the OS or operating system, and in programs and applications. Also, operating system kernel optimizes memory usage and makes sure our application have enough memory to run. Furthermore, file management. It is the process and act of creating an organized structure in which you store information for easy retrieval. These are the examples of the file management: Microsoft OneDrive, Dropbox, Apple iCloud, and Google Drive. In file management, file system manages the file directories or folders. Files may be any documents such as image, audio, video, and etc. Directory is just like a box or container, which holds files and folders subdirectories inside it. In conclusion, I/O management controls all the input or output of the computer system. For the enforcement of security, the most important things that the I/O management subsystem does are managing the transfer of data, enforcing access controls or the DAC mechanisms on data while it is being transferred. I/O management includes management of disks, keyboard, mouse, display devices, printers, audio devices, and etc. Also, it connects applications and systems components together using proper device drivers or a software specifically developed for particular computer peripherals to function with the system.
Operating system also has the following components, which includes network management, secondary storage management, and last, security management. Network management is the process of administering and managing computer network. It includes performance management, fault analysis, provisioning of networks, and maintaining the quality of service. Secondary storage management. Major functions of secondary storage management includes storage allocation, free space management, and disk scheduling. Security management. The various processes in an operating system need to be secured from each other's activities. It refers to specify the steps or measures and protect the OS from threats, viruses, worms, malware, or remote hacker instructions. And also, we have a major operating system in computers. First, Windows, Macintosh, and Linux.